have a small little offering for you today around the idea of grounding. And when we think about grounding, we think about letting ourselves feel supported, but it can also mean a lot of other things. So when we think about the ground, when we think about the earth, that's when things bloom, right? Things grow out of that. And so it also helps us feel nourished and nurtured. So I'd like to offer a little bit of that for you today. But before we get started, let's go ahead and just come into the space. So let the feet be completely supported on the ground beneath you, and let yourself be completely against the back of your chair. Let the shoulders kind of roll down, let everything relax. And just close your eyes or have a soft gaze towards the floor. Give yourself a cleansing breath in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Now just continue breathing in a normal breath pattern and keeping your awareness on the breath moving in and out of your body. Notice the places that you feel that air traveling to, how it fills up the ribs. You can feel it in the back body. And when you exhale, where is the breath leaving? So is it just staying kind of in the center of your body at the base of the ribs, or do you feel it really leaving down through the belly? So once you feel like you've got a firm location on where the breath is traveling to and from, I invite you to press your tailbone down into the chair as if you're a plant that's going to ripple up through the crown of your head, nice and tall. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. And now find your breath again. Nice big deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Continuing to let that breath move up and out. And then noticing how you're feeling really connected with your seat to your chair. Nice and supported, safe, secure. And then knowing that your parasympathetic nervous system has been listening to this nice big deep breath and has also told you that you are safe and supported right here, right now. No fight or flight. And give it 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Go ahead and let the fingertips fall down on either side of the hips. Bring the chin down towards the chest, but really keep that tailbone planted to the seat. Notice any tension leaving the upper back and the shoulders. We're going to take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up. And then bring those palms together. Bring everything down in front of your heart. Keep the gaze just gently on the tops of those fingers, and then press the hands towards one another. And give it 2 more breaths. And soften the jaw. Beautiful. Inhale, let the arms reach up. Let the arms come apart and then settle the shoulders. Bring the gaze back forward. You're going to start to turn those palms down through the center and then just feel as if you're pressing imaginary air down towards your knees. Let the hands come and rest on the legs once again. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders up to the ears, and then let them circle towards your back. Nice, big, deep ones. So big circles, inhaling all the way up. And exhaling, letting the shoulders release down. Give it 2 more breaths. Release the hands back to the lap. And you can open your eyes if you closed them. I want you to think about your tailbone. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Right now, it may feel like there's a really big, deep curve in your back. So I'm going to invite you to really press that tailbone in and then ripple up through the spine. So the shoulders are right over your hips. We're still seated in the back of the chair. All right, we're going to send this right foot where the right heel comes to the mat. And then see if you can point your toes down towards the floor. So we're just going to lift the toes and then let the toes fall down towards the mat. Keep this left leg engaged just a little bit, like you're pressing that left foot into the floor. And do that one more time. Beautiful. Make sure you've kept that long spine. Take this right leg and let it cross over the left. And then maybe shimmy that left foot towards the center just a bit. Take your fingers, interlace them right at the base of that right knee. Ripple up through the spine. And then see if you can fold forward just enough for the belly to start pressing on the top of the thigh. Gentle stretch through the hips here. Maybe dip the chin down towards the chest, deepening the stretch through the top of the neck, or through the top of the shoulders, rather. Beautiful. Take an inhale, ripple all the way back up, and we'll undo those legs. So bring the feet back under the knees, and then you're going to send that left foot out where the heel is on the floor and the toes are up towards the sky. And start to just let the toes go down towards the mat and then back up, or towards the floor, rather. You might not have a mat under your chair like I do. Give it one more. Beautiful. Lift this left leg, let it cross over the right, and shimmy that right foot more towards the center of your chair, right in the middle. Let those fingers interlace right at the base of the knee. Take an inhale, ripple up through the spine, and then slowly let the belly start to press on the top of that left thigh. Keep reaching the crown away, and then maybe let the chin dip down towards the chest. Ripple up through the crown of your head, uncross your legs, and we're going to shimmy forward on our seat. So we're going to keep the hips, and we're going to, well, my hips are really big, but I'm going to move over where I'm a little bit closer to the edge of the left side of my seat. I'm going to take my left knee and open it to the left. And then you're going to have 2 choices here. You can keep that right knee going forward, or you can extend the right leg so that the right sole of the foot comes to the mat. So we're basically in what we would call warrior 2 legs. And I want you to notice how the hips are trying to open here. So see if you can keep your shoulders right over your hips. And then we're just going to bring the arms into a T. So you should be feeling this stretch through the inside of the right leg. Send your gaze towards the fingertips on that left arm, left hand. We're going to start to flow just a little bit here, but I want you to continue to think about the connection between this left foot pressing into the floor beneath you. So turn your left palm up towards the sky. Take an inhale. Let the right hand come to your chair. Left fingertips reach over. Keep the gaze towards that left palm. Hold it here. And then inhale, let the arms come back into that T. And then the left elbow is going to come down to that left knee. Reach these right fingertips over to the left. Now see if you can settle that shoulder. Keep the heart opening to the side. And notice any tension in the neck. Hold it here, one more breath. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Shoulders are over the hips and everything is to the side. Only the nose is pointing towards those fingertips. The rest of your body is open towards that right side. Give it one more breath. Beautiful. All right, take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up towards the sky. And then exhale those palms in front of the heart. So as graceful as you want to be or not, we're going to shimmy over to the other side. So we got to move the hips over in the chair. And then we'll open that right knee over towards the right. And then decide what you want to do with this left leg. Do you want to extend it where the left sole of the foot comes to the mat? Sometimes that can cause a cramp in that outer hip. So maybe that's the day that you just want to leave the leg straight ahead. All right, once you get there, we're going to rotate these shoulders so they're right over the hips to the side. And then we'll take the hands out of prayer and into that T. Gaze towards those fingertips on the right hand. Turn that right palm up. Here we go. Nice big inhale. Left hand comes down to your seat. Right fingertips reach over. Press that right foot into the floor. Inhale back to warrior two. And then this right elbow is going to come down to the right knee. Stay strong from elbow to shoulder. So don't let that right side body kind of sink down there. We'll lift these left fingertips up and over to the right. And then reach the crown of the head away. Maybe look down into the palm of that right hand out in front of you. And breathe here. Notice if that left kneecap was all tensed up. Try to relax that left kneecap. And give it one more breath. Inhale back to your warrior two. Notice the connection with your left foot on the floor. Turn the palms up, take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up. And then bring those palms down in front of your heart. So now let's start to shimmy the feet nice and wide, but both facing towards the front, towards me. And then you're going to bring your hands out of prayer down to your knees. So make sure you feel nice and stable on your seat. Press the tailbone into the floor, ripple up through the crown of your head, and then let this right shoulder dip down in between the legs. Stretch through that right side of the back. Breath in the belly, in and out, nice and deep. Inhale, bring that right shoulder up. And exhale, we'll dip this left shoulder in towards center. Just see what's here. And really let that left shoulder point down towards the floor. All right, inhale, bring it back up. Bring those legs back together. And bring the hands down next to the hips. So we're going to start a little flow right here. We're going to take an inhale, reach the arms and the gaze up. Palms come together, bring them down in front of your heart, bow chin to chest. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. Exhale, right hand down towards that right hip or onto the right side of your chair. Reach those left fingertips over to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, hands come down in front of the heart in prayer, bow chin to chest. Inhale, rise up. Left palm down to the left hip, right fingertips reach over. Inhale here. Exhale, bring hands down in front of the heart. So we're going to move through that one more time. Inhale, rise up. Right hand to the right thigh or onto the right side of your seat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the palms down in front of the heart. Keep that tailbone posted to your chair, taking any strain out of the low back. Let's bring those arms and the gaze up towards the sky and then bring the palms down in front of your heart. Bow chin to chest. Give yourself a nice big deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Maybe take just a moment here to think about something or someone or some place that makes you feel grounded, that allows you to feel that way and really connect with that part of yourself. Just a little silent moment of gratitude for that person, place, or thing. Beautiful. Lift the gaze back towards me, and then you're going to slowly bring those hands back to the leg. We're going to shimmy these hips back. Let the feet feel connected to the floor. Let your seat feel completely supported by the chair. Let the shoulders relax down. Close the eyes. Breath back in the belly. And give yourself just another moment here to feel completely supported. Reconnect with the breath moving in and out of your body. We'll bring the hands down near the hips, chin down towards the chest. Take an inhale, rise up with the arms and the gaze. Exhale those hands in front of your heart. May you know kindness and may you be kind. Gratitude for practicing with me today. Namaste.